Hey y'all, welcome
Hi.
to Talking Bodies. I'm here with Maximilian. We were just talking as we were walking down the street. Max is like, we need a new green energy real fast. And it got me looking at just like access consciousness and what we create in the world. And one of the things Max does is travel with Shannon O'Hara Douglas, she's getting herself a beverage. Doing access body classes, and since this is Talking Bodies, one of the things I've been wanting to talk about for a while, Max doesn't know what I'm about to say, but is
He
that
just pulled out his phone and he said, let's
we're
do
doing a video! And is like, at least for me personally, and I'd like to hear what Max is about to say, is like I eat at most a third of what I used to eat before I started access. There was a time in my life when I ate literally like, I was like, I must have meat.
I am man, I
breakfast.
must be big muscle.
Muscles and meat, breakfast, lunch, dinner, yeah. To get the
Protein,
muscles,
protein plus.
yeah, protein. And so like now I literally eat probably like the amount I had in a single day, I will now, I mean the amount I had in a day, I now have in a week. Now, let's just take a quick second to think about what does that do on the planet if everyone were to eat like that? How much less movement of livestock would we require? How much less livestock would we require? How many less chickens and all that shit and all that stuff?
And all of the energy that's required to move stuff around the planet, you know?
Yeah.
And then all the stuff.
Like the amount of what's it called? Agriculture we do in order to feed the animals.
And the healthcare for all the overfed people that are just like sick because they're overfed.
Yeah.
And literally have like no nutrition in their bodies.
Yeah. And so, how much do you eat nowadays, Max, in comparison?
We're going to keep going in the taxi, so we're just going to get in a taxi and keep going.
We're getting in the taxi.
I'm happy to slip. We can all.
Can you be in the video too, Shannon? Everybody wants to see. Oh, we're all gonna sit in the back now. Oh, this is too fun.
Can you tell him where we're going?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, Shannon, we were talking, it's called Talking Bodies. It's this like video series I'm doing.
Oh, yeah.
Shannon is a 3-day body class facilitator.
Like talking with farts and stuff?
Yeah. I mean, talking to your body, but with farts sounds fun too.
Well, because doesn't the body give you information by, farting?
Oh, please say more.
Whenever anyone says talking bodies, I always think of farts.
And then you're like, what did that asshole say?
It said you're eating something that I don't like,
It was
or
talking
that was too much.
It was talking shit. I literally walked out of a place one time and I farted and the guy next to me goes, what'd that asshole say? And then his friend went, he was talking shit.
Very funny.
So, I was asking Max how much his appetite has changed.
Right. Hugely.
Thank you. Since starting access.
Oh, well, yes, definitely. I mean, I did 5 years of naturopathy at university.
What the
and
fuck is that? Please continue.
natural medicine, herbal medicine, nutrition, all that sort of stuff. And at the end of that, I was the sickest I'd ever been in my life, basically. And I went to doctors and had blood tests and all sorts of stuff, and they could never tell me what was going on. Blood tests were fine. Everything else seemed normal, you know. Typical humanoid, you go to the doctor and they're just like, I don't know. And then a couple of years after that, I was pretty messed up. I started access. I didn't even know, I wasn't even looking at that specifically. I was just seeking for something different. And my body started changing, everything just started getting easier. And just by going to the classes, I was using the tools sort of occasionally, but just by literally being exposed to that different point of view, and not having a point of view about food and stuff, everything just got easier. And like Connor said at the beginning of this video, as a man I always thought, and I'm a very slender guy by nature, I always thought I have to eat more, I have to put on more weight, I have to protein and this sort of stuff and work out more. And I was pretty built because I did a lot of surfing, a lot of martial arts and stuff. But it wasn't like a good build, it was like my body was a bit stressed out.
So even though, because we were talking about Shannon beating you up earlier, even though she beat you up, you could actually beat her up because you do karate?
I would like to go on the record here that Connor is full of shit.
Is this farts?
I am.
I wonder what you mean.
You literally mean she takes her purse and like hits him over the head with
I thought we were
it.
talking about how my dad beats me up.
Oh, that
How
one.
did that turn into how I beat up Max?
We're basically we were talking about strong talks earlier, basically. If this is getting taken out of
That's the
context,
difference.
it's like there's many times where I've been a dick and Shannon's been like intense energy, strong talk.
Don't let Max's skinniness fool you. If he pins you to the ground, you are not moving.
I'm scared.
I know this from personal experience.
I'm scared.
Don't let his slight frame fool you.
Oh, I
It's
like
more
it.
like
Now I'm scared.
He's more like he's beating me up.
steel
He
wise.
is.
I did give her a black eye once, actually.
How was this body talk video turned
I
into
don't know.
domestic abuse?
I really
Domestic
like it though. I really like it.
No, he did give me a black eye in the middle of the night. We were like cuddling in bed in Rome, and
And
he
then
like moved his head and he clocked me right on
We
my
both
orbital
moved
here.
our head. We both moved our head at the same time, literally like boom. And then the next day she
Yeah,
had like
and
full
I
black
had a
eye.
black eye.
Still sounds like you were beating him up, Shannon.
Anyway, my point was, I used to eat with like a very intense point of view about what I should be as a man and what I should look like and blah blah blah. Like Connor was mentioning, I think there's a lot of people like this. For women, it's obviously the other direction. For a lot of men, it's actually like I need to be stronger. I need to be like this, whatever that point
Bigger.
of view is. Bigger, yeah. Yeah. So I was farting a lot, which is actually true.
This has been my favorite talking bodies yet. Already, and we're not even done.
But this is actually true because literally, like, your body will tell when you overeat, and even now too. But it's like it's more subtle. Like if I'm overeating, not like a ton like I used to. But like your digestive system lets you know whether it's you're burping a lot after a meal or you end up farting a lot.
Well, the body does
It's
lets
the body's-
you know, like, hey,
That's
you
your
did
body
something
communicating with you about
Yeah.
like, hey, you need to look at something here. This is not working. Or you're eating something that your body doesn't want, but you have a point of view. No, this is healthy. This is good. Like people that do raw food diets and stuff like that. If I ate that, and I've tried it before, it's like not
Because
good
you
news
guys
for
met
this
on
body.
like a green town,
We
right?
met in Access.
Oh, I think
We
it
met
was
at
more
my
like that.
first level 2 and 3 actually. Yeah.
Okay, but you used to live in a green town. What were those called? A little...
A commune?
There you go.
Max
I lived in a community
Max
for
lived
2
in
years,
a
yeah.
community.
There you go.
Yeah.
See,
I've never lived in a community.
It's not, yeah.
Well, case in point, this morning we were staying at a really nice hotel here in Tokyo. They have a bunch of different juices, and I went and I walked by the juices, and something pinged me, and I looked, and instead of asking my body which juice it was pinging, I went, oh, it must be the green juice, like total conclusion, and I poured myself a glass of it, and I had one sip, and instantly my tongue hurt, and I was like, never mind. So it was just like sort of like even quick things like that, where I knew my body was saying it wanted something, but then I didn't ask a further question, which juice? And then I picked the juice that I concluded was the right juice, which was the green juice.
Yeah. So what I found
hashtag talking bodies right there. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Keep going.
like what I found, if whenever you stop with, like, you'll have an awareness, but then you take it to conclusion, like Shannon did, and I've done this, like we all do this. Awareness is a continuing thing. Energy is always moving, always changing, always continuing. So at any point, if you like go, oh, this is it, or this is the thing, or this is the answer, you're no longer in awareness. So awareness is always a continuing question. There's no answer. It's
Yeah.
just continuing awareness.
Like what worked for your body yesterday, is that still what works for your body today?
And on that note, everybody, mic drop. Shannon, Max, Connor, out.
8 minutes.